Hey there, Ultimate Yoshi here, and welcome back! That was an abrupt ending. Whatever. And as something completely different, but while still also talking about Pikmin 3 music, for whatever reason, there's one song in that game. I don't know what it is, which one it actually is, because, like I said, I don't really... It's hard for me to remember the Pikmin 3 songs. Oh hey, we can get white Pikmin. Sweet. But there's one song that always makes me think it's from Animal Crossing in that game, and I don't... It's just something about the song just makes me think of it. Future Ulti, play this song right now and say what it's from. Oh, goody, we're gonna have to deal with hermit chromads for the first time. Presumably from the treasure cage, we're not gonna be able to ignore it. I like how you can see the gauge is kind of... Okay, hi! Jerk! Was that guy always there, or what? Because I would swear he just spontaneously spawned. Alright, whatever. Come on out, Hermit Chromad. And this is how you kind of want to deal with them. Avoid them at first, and then just get them while they're going backwards. That didn't work. Thank you, Purple! Alright. I guess he didn't technically need to kill him necessarily, but it was just in our best interest to. Oh hey, the egg ends right here. Kind of went all the way around. Anything down here? Huh. So if I had gone this way, or the other way, then that stupid water dumper wouldn't have ambushed me and ate 2 of my reds. Oh well, I have the most reds anyway, it doesn't matter. Alright, so let's gather up our spoils. Whatever that thing is. Didn't really get a clear look at it, but it's something with 2 screens. Or whatever. Some sort of class? I don't know. And... No! No! Well, I'm getting interrupted. Time capsule. It's a picture of a doggy. Also, just looking at the clock now, it's 21 minutes, but I'm pretty certain the next sub-level floor is the end. So, Future Ulti, if you haven't already done this, I mean, in editing, I'm thinking, make this 2 episodes, and just split it in the middle, somewhere. Because I don't want to make these episodes too long, so I'd rather have short episodes than long episodes. If necessary. So, I mean, like, if you split it at the end of sub-level 3, and it'll be kind of an awkward ending, there won't be an intro. You know what? Play this intro! Hey there, Ultimate Yoshi here, and welcome back! That was an abrupt ending! Yeah, okay, play that. Yeah, that was sudden. Whatever. Oh, that Hermit Chromat had a thing in him. So, I mean, like... I just don't want to have... I'd rather have shorter episodes than longer episodes, basically. Because people have time to watch a shorter episode. Some people might not have time to watch a longer episode. It's some sort of chocolatey thing. King of Sweets. I wouldn't eat that if I were you. It's... Who knows how long it's been here. According to the Geiger counter from the first game, you're on fire. According to the Geiger counter, you're on fire. You're doing great! No, according to the Geiger counter, the radiation on this planet is off the charts. Bowser matches! Flame of Tomorrow. Sounds like it's trying to be a poignant name, but I don't even understand what it would mean. Okay, I'm just not smart enough. Alright, so there's a white candy pop bud here that I would be remiss to not use. So the question is, what kind of Pikmin do I want to toss into it? I think yellows are going to be my most necessary. I got 23 reds. How many yellows do I have? I got 55 yellows. Maybe I will, and I'll try and get these 5 leaves. Well, I got 4 of them. My strategies aren't really working well. I hope you can at least see what I'm trying to do. It's not working. Whatever. Just grab... I'll just use you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! And now we have more whites. Huzzah. I wonder what kinds of Pikmin types they'll introduce in the next Pikmin game. Because they always introduce new Pikmin types, and I'm really curious to see what... That's one of always the most interesting things about new Pikmin games, is what kind of Pikmin we're gonna see in that game. And I mean, we've already seen reds, yellows, and blues. We've seen purples and whites in this game. And while the ones in Pikmin 3 aren't named after colors, they're pink and... What would you call rock Pikmin? Black? Brown? Gray? I don't know. They're rock Pikmin. Wing Pikmin are definitely pink, though. So I wonder what other kinds of colors or varieties of Pikmin we'll get in future installments. I'm still hoping for a green Pikmin. Or maybe an orange. An orange Pikmin would be cool. I'd like an orange Pikmin. The question is, what kind of new features would they have? Because, I mean, reds have noses, yellows have ears, blues have mouths, purples are fat and have hair, whites have compound eyes, winged Pikmin have wings, and rocks are rocks. So, final floor, as we discuss future Pikmin types. The boss right next to us? Why are we getting a treasure gauge over this way? Or am I just confused? No, seems to be the exit. Alright, okay. So, treasure gauge is confusing me. Is there buried treasure up here? Yes, there is. Okay. I guess that's why they give you whites. I'm not throwing whites. That's kind of starting to get on my nerves. Whatever. Well, that's our first instance of an extra treasure on the floor. Phone, shut up! Okay, so... Okay, fine, interrupt me after the phone stops ringing. Thank you. It's, Diamond! Regal Diamond, in fact. So yeah, well, there was an iridescent flint beetle also there, so we got a bunch of stuff, and he also dropped an ultra spicy spray, so That'll be helpful. But let's get some non-leads. Alright. It's time to execute our glitch. There we go. I just kind of run forward and mash the button. And it seems to work just fine. Alright, so we have a boss over here. But we're not really going to want to use anything on this guy other than these ones. You might recognize... This is the Citadel of Spiders, right? And I'm going into this place where there's a giant spider web. I only have yellows with me. There's nothing there. It's a bit of a familiar setup. This room is even gigantically circular. Hello! Say hello to Beady Longlegs, an old friend from the Forest Navel. Here to smash our Pikmin. The best thing to use against this guy is yellows, but you can use other types, and he's also much easier. Yay! Party ball! He disintegrated. How nice. Well, that was a thing. Sweet victory! That giant insect's body has crumbled to dust. I'm quite relieved to know I won't have to store such an enormous bug. Analyzing soil samples. Anomaly detected. What's that glittering widget? Well, it's a Super Mario World key, obviously. Also, since I'm editing, this is being recorded after I've started editing episodes for Pikmin 2, I don't think I'm going to be doing the robotic ship voice anymore, because it's just kind of irritating to do. And it probably got very old very fast already. So yeah, it's just easier and better for everyone if I think if I just don't do it anymore. The key! Because what else would it be? This object seems familiar. I'll combine it with the President's parallel dimension controller. Alert! Sensors indicate a massive dimensional shift at a distant location. Maybe it's a spring. I'm receiving a message from a far-flung dimension. Displaying the message now. Challenge mode can now be accessed from the title screen. It appears to be total gibberish. Hopefully the message has reached its intended recipient. I'll name the apparently wordless device the key. What fourth wall? So yes, the key you need to get on at least one file before you have access to the challenge mode at the title screen. You, since I've already beaten this game, I already have had access to the challenge mode, and it was already there on the save on the save file. Pikmin, get through the frickin'. It probably isn't even necessary, but whatever. So if you start up a game without having any save files, you don't have access to challenge mode until you complete the Citadel of Spiders. So yeah, that's the thing. I love that. I love when some Pikmin are late to jump into the thing, so you hear. It's funny. Alright, I lost 3 Pikmin. 1 to Beady Longlegs and 2 to a mysterious water dumple that didn't exist there. And, well, I have the time, so I'm just gonna sit back and relax for insert number of time here. And by that, I mean Future Ulti will put in a little time code to say how long you need to wait for this little Easter egg I'm about to show to happen. What you just heard right there, was a little melody known as Totaka's Song. Pretty much any game composed by Kazumi Totaka has that little Easter egg somewhere in the game. And you get it in Pikmin 2 by sitting on the treasured salvage screen of a completed cave for, like, whatever time I mentioned before. And other games it's featured in include Mario Paint, Luigi's Mansion, and Yoshi's Story, just to name a few. It's kind of a fun little Easter egg that some people like to find. And that's it in Pikmin 2. It's just a neat little song. So, that was fun. Time to end this day. Hey, the Toady Boister's back. Huh. Music sounds different. It's more trumpety, triumphant. I don't know why. It kind of was. Why are there so many Wollywogs? Whatever do to you besides kill you? 6 Wollywogs again, and a fiery blowhog. They don't really like me much at the perplexing pool, even though it's still my favorite area. Today's report. We earned a lot of funds. A lot of funds. Quite a bit of funds, if I do say so myself. Look at all these treasures. All in one day. We went down 2 Pikmin, went down yellows, and went up in everything else. So all in all, we got 70... We got 74 more Pikmin, so that's neat. Anamar, you're my hero! You've erased half our debt. Still, things have become a bit dangerous, so I'm going into hiding. Focus on work, and don't slack off! Okay, Mr. Presidente. So, that was Pikmin Day 8's ending. Yeah, Shower Room is the 3rd one you're supposed to go to. And I did it first, because I just roll that way. So... while I could go back to the Awakening Wood, and I could go back to the Perplexing Pool in the next episode, there's still plenty for me to do in both of these areas. But there's one area we've been kind of neglecting, and now we can actually do things. So, next time on Let's Play Pikmin 2, I apologize if this was also a short episode, but whatever. At least it's not getting an abrupt ending like the last one. We'll be going back to the Valley of Repose next time, and we might even start a new cave. Who knows? I don't. Neither do you at this point. So, see you guys then!